And here in line 26, I referred to the name of this txt sport name object, as you can see, text view dot set text my sport dot get sport name. So here we are actually getting the value of the sport name, and here we are actually assigning that value to this txt sport name here, okay, txt sport name dot set text. And in line 27, again, I actually referred to the name of this object, my sport dot let's output the scores txt scores, okay. So here I actually referred to the name of this object, and here I actually called this method let's output the scores on this object. So as you can see here inside this sport class, we have this method here, and this method actually accepts an argument of type text view, okay. So we actually put this text view here, txt scores here, and in line 28, again I referred to the name of this object txt scores average, okay, dot set text. So here I want to assign a value to this method set text here, my sport dot get average value. So here we are calling this method get average value on this my sport here, my sport object. So inside this sport class, as you can see here, in here we have actually a method called get average value, and this method actually returns a value of type double, okay. So here in line 29, again I referred to the name of this txt highest score object, as you can see here, and I called this method set text on this object, and inside the parentheses of this method I referred to the name of this object my sport dot get the maximum value plus 2 double quotes. So here we are actually converting this value to a string value so that we can actually see that value on the screen, okay. And here I referred to the name of this txt lowest score object dot set text my sport, okay. Here I am actually referring to the name of this object my sport dot get the minimum value, okay. So here I am calling this method get the minimum value on this object my sport, and here I am converting this value to a string value by putting this plus operator here, 2 double quotes. So now let's actually run our project and see what happens. Okay, as you can see here, our application is actually running on this emulator, and here we can see the sport name is boxing, and here we can see the scores, okay. Athlete number 0 is actually 87, and here as you can see athlete number 12 is, for example, 37 here, okay. And here we can see the scores average, this number, and here we can see the highest score 98 and lowest score 21, okay. So I think that's enough for this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please post the discussion in the course and I'll do my best to answer all of your questions. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.